All right, let's dive right in. Today, we're looking at a philosophy that's going to turn your idea of knowledge completely on its head. Imagine a place where you don't just learn things, you feel them, you vibrate with them, you literally sing them into existence. We're talking about the Arreqqana Conservatory, a university where reality itself is a kind of musical composition. Okay, this quote right here, this is the key to the whole thing. The Arreqqanan philosophy isn't about just memorizing facts. Not at all. It's about your entire being, your mind, your body, your spirit, aligning so perfectly with an idea that you vibrate in recognition of it. So just for a second, forget about textbooks and lectures. What if, to truly understand how a wave works, you had to actually become the wave? Or to understand compassion, you had to embody its exact frequency? I mean, that's the kind of massive paradigm shift we're getting into here. On Arreqqana, knowledge isn't about collecting data and stuffing it into your brain like files in a cabinet. It's a harmonic event. It's all about achieving this state of resonance, where your own internal frequency perfectly matches the frequency of an idea out there in the universe.
Yeah. Think of yourself as a musical instrument, like a guitar. To really learn something, you have to tune yourself to its specific note. Your mind gets the theory, sure, but your body has to feel the rhythm, and your soul has to align with its deepest essence. True knowing only happens when all three of those parts of you are vibrating in perfect harmony.
Okay, so this sounds amazing, but how do they actually do it? Well, it's not just some vague idea. They've got a formal structure for it. It's a framework they call the 3 pillars of knowing.
The whole process is kind of like a 3-step dance. It all starts with sensing. You're just taking in the world's frequencies, listening. Then comes interpreting, which is where your mind kicks in to analyze the patterns. But the final step, and this is the big one, is to embody. You have to move beyond just thinking about it and truly integrate that knowledge until it's just part of you. And this is the part I find so cool. They map these pillars to elements. So perception, which is all about receiving, is fluid, like water. Reflection, the mental analysis part, is like the wind. But resonance, that final goal, is flame. It's an active, living thing. See, it's not enough to just know about fire. The goal is to become the fire. And when you get there, when you reach that state, they have a name for it, Correllan. It literally means harmonic comprehension. It's the state of wisdom where there's absolutely no separation between what you know and who you are. Your mind and your very being are one.
Now, I know this might all sound beautifully abstract, but at the Arreqqana Conservatory, this is where philosophy gets incredibly practical. They've developed a whole science, an art form really, where these ideas become tangible, where sound literally takes on a physical shape.
And that brings us to sound geometry. Nope, you heard that right. Just imagine singing a note and watching it crystallize into a perfect geometric shape right before your very eyes. That is what students there learn to do. It's all about how conscious intention, channeled through sound, can literally organize the fabric of reality.
And it's not random. It's pure mathematics. You can see right here the direct connection between sound, math, and meaning. A simple, pure 1-to-1 ratio that creates a circle, symbolizing unity. Use more complex ratios, you can create a triangle for strength, or even a spiral for healing. It's a language where physics and poetry are exactly the same thing.
And to practice this, the students use these incredible tools. They have sand tables, where their singing voice makes the sand form into sacred geometric patterns. They've got liquid harmonic pools, where sound literally becomes ripples of light. They even use these special crystal lenses to project their sound shapes into the air as 3D holograms. This is not theory. It is a hands-on laboratory of consciousness.
So, if sound and intention can actually shape reality, think about what that means for the information we share every day. This is where we get into the really profound ethical side of Arreqqanan thought.
So, they make this really crucial distinction between a fact and a truth. A fact is like a stone. It's a static, isolated piece of data. The temperature is 20 degrees. Fine. But a truth is the dynamic constellation you see when you connect all those little stones of fact. It's the meaning, the harmony that emerges from it all. This quote just nails it perfectly. You absolutely need the facts. That's the body of knowing. But without the breath, without the life and the spirit and the resonance of truth, all you have is a corpse. For knowledge to be alive, it has to breathe.
And this leads to this kind of haunting concept they have called Mara, which means dead knowledge. This is information that is 100% factually correct, but it's delivered without any heart, without compassion, without any real human presence. It's not false information, it's just lifeless.
And that is just a chilling thought, isn't it? A statement can be technically correct, it can stand on its own 2 feet as a fact, but if it doesn't have that resonance of sincere intention, it can't move anybody, it can't inspire, it can't sing. It actually contributes nothing to the harmony of the world.
So from this whole foundation of resonant truth, their philosophy builds all the way up to its ultimate conclusion, a model of the universe itself, where the divine isn't a person, but, well, it's a principle. It's a mathematical drive towards harmony.
In their most advanced physics, the goddess, or the divine, is basically defined as a universal constant. It's a fundamental force, just like gravity, that is always pulling everything towards a state of maximum coherence and maximum compassion. So in this view, the universe has a moral arc, and it is bending toward harmony. Divinity isn't a who, it's a what. It's the engine of cosmic empathy.
And that brings us right back to where we started, with you. If every word you speak, every piece of knowledge you share carries a tone, a frequency, and if truth is really just the harmony between fact and feeling, then it kind of leaves us with one big question, doesn't it? What is the song of your life? What vibration are you contributing to the world? That's definitely something worth thinking about.